The current political crisis in the Republic of Niger, occasioned by the military intervention in its governance through a coup d'etat, has been generating concerns from the leaders of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and the international community at large. The leaders of ECOWAS, a 15-member regional bloc, and the West African Economic and Monetary Union imposed economic and financial sanctions on Niger in response to the unconstitutional power change. The sanctions have left the landlocked country with minimal power supply, as Nigeria, whose supplier accounts for 70% of Niger's electricity, cuts off supply to the country in line with ECOWAS sanctions. The ECOWAS was also considering military intervention in Niger, which many Nigerians have kicked against. It was therefore a cheering news to many when a group identified as Nigeria's intervention team, comprising scholars from various Islamic sects in the country, announced that the Niger Republic's military junta has agreed to resolve the political crisis in the country through dialogue. Reacting to these developments, some public affairs analysts, including Mr. Hamza Sholanke and Comrade Michael Ebofin, stated that dialogue is the way to go. They called on the international community, especially the former colonial masters, to reduce undue interference in Africa.
The sanctions you have placed so far is, for me, too early. It's too early. It's like you are trying to couch the leadership of Niger, and which, of course, coming from a military background, they are not going to subscribe to that. So if you want to come to somebody's house and make peace, you don't come with army of, or soldiers to intimidate the person.
It is uncalled for when one calls for war between Nigeria and the Nigerians, because we are together. We share the same bounds with them. There are so many of their relations here that are bloodly related to Nigeria, and you cannot expect those ones to have wars in their other land, other home, and think they will be settled here in Nigeria.
The respondent also noted that the Niger crisis is a clarion call on the need for African leaders to focus more on good governance that will positively affect the lives of the people.
The Western world has done more than enough damage to Africa as a country and to the black people as a race. Nobody is talking about developing Africa in the Western world. Forget about all these grants, aids, and all the kinds of things they tell you. It's all hoax. Everybody knows the simple economics that factors that affect production is nearness to raw material. Why are they not producing their chocolate here? Why are they taking our cocoa there? Why are they not producing all the nuclear ammunition here rather than taking uranium there? What has the uranium that Niger has given to them since 1957?
With Niger trying to block the entrance for ECOWAS and other emissaries, well, I don't really blame them. Because the people are really being choked. Anyway, you could see the aggression in them, in the youth, in a lot of them trying to say no, they don't want any politician again, they don't want this, because the former people, those who have led them, have failed them. And that is what we are talking about in democracy, that there must be dividend of democracy, there must be an inclusivity. If the inclusivity is not there and it's just oppression and the oppressed, there's going to be a revolution, and it's just a beginning.
They express optimism that the dialogue option will yield positive results in Niger. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.